Hey everyone, Andrew Morrison here, also known as Andrew the Astrologer. Welcome to my channel. Today's video today, I'm super excited because I will be just diving right in and discussing my top astrological predictions and insights for November 2021. So definitely stay tuned and watch this video from front to end. Now, if you are brand new to me and my channel, I help both men and women to really help them step into their power and potential so they can elevate their income, wealth, careers, and relationships, all through the power of astrology. Now, on that note, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, and the like button below. I do post and upload several new videos every single week, sometimes several new videos, multiple videos every single day. Now, before I get into today's main content, I do have a few spaces and spots available. If you are really needing a deeper help and guidance, I love to work with you privately with a one-on-one consultation and reading. So if this is speaking to you right now and this is something that you truly need, I'd love to sit down and work with you. And the best way to actually schedule and book that consultation and reading is sending me a direct private email, which as always, my professional email is listed down in the description down below. Also down below is a link to my free private astrological community on Facebook. I've had that group for many years now, and a great thing about that group is you can actually go back several years. Actually, I've been doing this line of work, professionally speaking, for many years now. And so in this group, you can go back several years and see how consistently transparent and honest I have been and on the target I have been with my astrological insights and predictions. It's a great group to be a part of, and I just wanted to mention this if this does seem of interest. Now, before moving into my astrology forecast discussing about November 2021, again, if you are brand new to me and my channel, you've never actually seen or witnessed any of my previous work or my previous astrology forecasts, after this video, I would actually highly encourage you to actually go back and watch and visit my October astrology forecast. So as always, so many of my main predictions and insights for last month did unfold and came into existence. So one main prediction and insight that I did state at the very start of October, all of my forecasts I do post at the very beginning of every single month on a monthly basis, but with October specifically, one main predictions that did end up coming to truth was I did state specifically that October would be a very explosive month. Now, in the month of October, we actually saw so many big fiery explosions happening all around the world. So one big explosion that did happen was in Washington, D.C. And again, so many of my other main predictions and insights for October also did end up coming into fruition. So definitely check out October's astrology forecast after this video. Now, moving into discussing about November 2021, I actually want to start by starting by on a positive talking point. So this is because, again, at the end of the day, I'm not a doom and gloom negative astrologer. That's not why I practice astrology. But even though the energy all around for November is going to be very intense and very volatile at times, again, I want to start by talking about something that's very more uplifting. Now, one thing that I do like that's very positive about this month is that so many of the planets that were in retrograde energy for the last several weeks, the last several months, so these planets include Pluto, Saturn, Jupiter, and Mercury. On one hand, yes, those planets did go out of retrograde energy last month in October, but in November, you have to understand that when planets go out of retrograde energy, it does take some time, it does take some days and weeks for things to start to progress and move forward. So in the month of November, I do feel like there is this vibe, there is this energy that the world's humanity, many people will feel a more sense of sigh of a relief. So there is this positive vibe in the month of November. That's happening more so towards the end of November, around the 3rd and 4th weeks of November. But again, more people will feel a little bit more hopeful, a little bit more joyful, feeling a little bit more optimistic. But again, at the end of the day, this is going to be a very intense month, and you also have to understand one of the biggest astrological events happening this month is the eclipses, which I will get into in a little bit. Now, at the start of November, we have a very big new moon happening on around November 4th. Now, I actually did a video, a full report astrology forecast video discussing about the new moon of November. So definitely check out the new moon video that I posted. But specifically about the new moon, I'm picking up a lot of energy that feels very shaky, very unbalanced. I feel like many people on the day of the new moon, especially, will feel kind of restless. There's this kind of tired and fatigued sort of energy. So again, astrology is completely individualized, and that's not to say that everyone's going to feel this way. Everyone's going to feel very tired and exhausted on the day of the new moon. Again, November 4th, that is next week. But again, that's the overall energy that's happening connected to the new moon November 4th. Furthermore, what I also stated in that video for the new moon of November, I also am picking up a lot of high tension energy as well. And this could also certainly manifest as more political uprisings, political upheaval, and as well as more riots and more protests, even if it's not on that exact day. Sometimes astrology, it's kind of give or take. So even if there's not riots or protests on the day of the new moon, it could also certainly happen and extend throughout that week as well next week. Now, on the note of, it's not just on the day of the new moon, November 4th, that next week, that there's a lot of high tension going on that day, but actually all around November 2021, that is, it's going to be very intense at times and very volatile as well. And this is also certainly because of the strong effect of the big upcoming lunar eclipse as well. Now, something that is positive about the big upcoming lunar eclipse is that a lot of big dark secrets from the past, especially the last several months, and so the last several months of 2021 and also last year as well, 2020, so much that humanity never knew about will be surfacing. So with that said, there's going to be so much revelations coming out, so much that, so many different secrets that people didn't know about as well. And all in all, so much insights and revelations as well. And this could also certainly happen as well on a personal level as well, whether that is in regards to your marriage partner or whatever else. Something else could also come about, and some other spiritual downloads and insights could also be coming up to the surface throughout this month as well in the upcoming weeks ahead. Now, speaking about the lunar eclipse, you have to understand that not all eclipses are created equal, but this will definitely be one for the books, and that is because that is why I did two big videos discussing and diving in some major insights in regards to the lunar eclipse, which again is happening around November 18th through the 19th, all depending on where you actually live and reside all throughout the globe. It's definitely going to be a very big one. Now, furthermore, discussing about November 2021, I do feel like, unfortunately, in the upcoming weeks ahead, there will be more extreme and severe weather patterns. So, for example, more natural disasters, more earthquakes, more earth shakes and earth rattles, things of that nature as well. More, heavy rains, storms, just all in all, more extremes in the weather patterns and trends in the upcoming weeks ahead. And it's not just in November, this will also extend out to the remainder of this year as well. That is also something that I definitely foresee happening in the upcoming weeks. Now, just all in all, this is going to be a month filled not just with more high tension and more intensity, but I do feel like this is going to be a very emotional time for many people happening all around the globe. Now, in my eclipse videos, as well as in my new moon video, I also shared some very helpful strategies, tools, and tips as far as how to keep grounded, because this month especially, what really stands out especially is to really balance and do a lot of spiritual work on your first chakra. So if you aren't familiar with the first chakra in regards to the chakra system, the first chakra is all about rooting down and connecting to planet Earth. It will definitely be something that will definitely come into handy this month as well, because the energy feels very restless, very shaky, and unbalanced all throughout the month and in the upcoming weeks ahead. So that's really important to note and mention. And what's also worth to mention as well is just all in all, there's a lot of high tension all throughout this month. And so as far as some dates goes, some time frames goes, I'm picking up a lot on the beginning of November, so especially around the time frame and the week of November new moon on November 4th, and especially in the middle of November, there's a lot of high tension involved this is due to a lot of triggering, very intense and challenging planetary energies. So especially in regards to two planets that stand out, one being planet Mars and then the other planet being planet Saturn. So these two planets will definitely create a lot of problems and a lot of high tension and more conflict and more friction, especially in regards to the political arena and government matters and affairs as well. So this could certainly extend out to more protests, more riots, because all in all, so many people are kind of sick of the recent world events and they're ready to kind of go back to their livelihoods and back to their everyday routines and their everyday realities that they had before the world events that transpired last year. So that is also something that stands out as well. Just all in all, a lot of high tension, especially in regards to political and government matters as well. So I hope you found today's video very helpful. Thank you for watching today's video on me discussing and sharing my top main astrological predictions and insights for November 2021. It's definitely going to be a very big and intense month, and if you definitely found today's video helpful and informative, I'd love to hear your comments down below in the comment section down there. And just as a friendly reminder, if you are really needing deeper help and guidance in transforming your reality completely, I love to sit down with you with a one-on-one consultation and reading. And again, just to re-mention, the best way to actually schedule and book that consultation is sending me a direct private email on my professional email listed down in the description down below. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the upcoming videos ahead. Thank you.